This movie was surprisingly good. 8 out of 10. Okay, review over. You can go. Oh, you're still here. Okay. I'm just messing around. Okay, so uh live action Disney remakes. I actually don't remember the cartoon. I need to watch that again just so I can compare them. But I like this movie. I like this live action Lilo and Stitch movie. Why? In a word, it has personality. I wasn't sure how I felt about Lilo at first. She's a child actor. She's pretty good. She's not like Macaulay Culkin good, but she's good. And Stitch, man, the animation for him and the other aliens, awesome. I gotta say, some of the best animation I've seen for like live action animation goes. Man, oh boy, he was a lot of fun to watch. I don't know about the cartoon, but at least with this Stitch, you really clearly get the feeling that he is indeed hyper intelligent. He behaves like a pet, like this snarling animal, but he is not just clever. The guy is devious and manipulative, but he's so cute and charismatic at the same time. And the ambiance is so much fun from all the other characters, from the sister and the neighbors and the child service agent played by Tia Carrere. I don't know if you guys remember who she is, but that woman brought back so many memories just seeing her on the screen. Wayne's World, The Relic Hunter, Rising Sun. I forgot she was in that with Wesley Snipes and I think Sean Connery. I think if I remember correctly. Anyways, side tangent. Jason Scott Lee is in here. Jungle Book. He played Bruce Lee. He was the bad guy in the recent Mulan movie. Anyways, they Courtney B. Vance is in here. Oh my gosh, Lovecraft Country. Watch him in that. Zach Galifianakis is in here. I don't want to say. I know I'm supposed to be talking about the movie, but the people they chose to be in this film, I feel there's not many movies where I could be like, yeah, these people are meant to be here. But every one of them I saw, I was like, oh my god, that person's here, oh that person's here, and they were just doing such a fantastic job. Everybody involved. It's a kids movie, right? It's corny, but it's you can tell when a movie's very corny. It feels like a TV show, if not worse. This movie isn't that. It's not maybe the most tip top, but it's well done and it's charismatic and everybody involved. It just feels fun and energetic, and you're rooting for everybody. And yes, it is indeed depressing. I'll get into spoilers in a moment, but you really do feel for these characters, especially the sisters. For Lilo and her sister, I can't remember what her sister's name is. They are in a situation. I know I'm now talking about the story now this far in. If you made it this far, awesome. So, what is this story about, right? So, their parents are no longer with them, right? They have passed away. The older sister, I can't remember how old she is. She's not that much older than Lilo. She is basically trying to take care of Lilo on her own. Lilo is a tough kid. Sister's trying to do her best to keep a job, pay the bills, all that stuff. She's not doing that great. Again, she's like young. And child service is basically knocking on her door all the time, checking in on her. Hey, it looks like you're not doing very great. We're gonna have to take her away from you. It's really sad stuff. And then in comes Stitch. This what do you call him? This this alien super soldier, just running all kinds of amok, basically making the situation even worse, even harder for her to upkeep what is already an uphill battle. Meanwhile, these other aliens are chasing after him, trying to get him back. The government's trying to get him because they found out where his ship is, so they're looking for him too. And she's dealing with all this real life stuff on top of it all. I kept thinking she needs help. Somebody needs to help her out. They don't need to take the kid from her. Somebody needs to help her. She needs help. I just couldn't stop thinking about that because she loves her sister and she's trying, but it's just the everyday life stuff is difficult enough. But you throw all the rest on top of it, and it's almost overwhelming if the movie wasn't so charming. And for all you Lilo and Stitch fans out there, Ohana means family. such a huge theme in this film. I think that's what really pulls it all together. I can't remember how they exactly said it, but they're basically saying that families aren't always perfect, but they do their best to be together and to build with each other. I'm totally butchering how they said it. Ohana means family, but you feel that more and more. You want them to succeed. You want the sisters to work it out. You feel like they can, but I wasn't sure how. Anyways, I don't want to ruin anything just yet. Beautiful themes, beautiful story. It does get a little rough to watch because again, it's stressful watching the sister struggle so much. But it's so well done, and I recommend this movie to anybody who has a family, especially if they're going through a rough time. This movie is for you. In short. Okay, I'm gonna get into spoilers, so like and share if you like what I'm saying. Let me know what you think. Spoilers, spoilers, spoilers. Here we go. I don't know where I heard this. I can't remember, but I was watching this movie and I couldn't help but hear, you know, how there's so much commentary about a film, and I was hearing people say, "Oh, why did the sister leave Lilo at the end of the movie?" And they were lamenting about it, and I don't know how the cartoon went. You let me know. Uh, but one theme that kept coming up was the child services agent, Tia Carrera. She kept saying, "Hey, you know, like you should think about just relinquishing your guardianship over your sister and letting somebody else take care of it." And they keep throwing these hints at her, like she wants to go to marine biology school, but she can't because she's with her sister. I don't really know, and I didn't really understand exactly why she couldn't take her sister with her. But they keep leading her down this path. Therefore, they're leading you, the audience, down this path. And I was worried. I was like, oh man, please, I want it to work out. I want it to work out. And that's how I knew I was locked in. So I was like, oh man. And in the end, they work it out. This is why I wanted to talk about this as a spoiler. They worked it out. They worked it out pretty good. They gave basically Lilo to their neighbors, their friends. I can't remember what the lady's name is, and I don't know if he's like her son or whatever, but he's also really into the sister. Anyways, they're looking after Lilo while the sister gets to go to school, and I was like, that's awesome. She gets to go to school, become a marine bio. I see. That's how invested I was in the characters. She can come back as a marine biologist, have some money, take Lilo back. It's all good. Oh my gosh. I was rooting for them so hard. It was a massive relief. It was and I love that the CIA agent, Courtney B. Vance's character, he becomes a good friend. He's almost like a father figure at the end of the movie. And it just felt so delightful. I just wish everything in life were to work out that way. It felt like they had achieved heaven, nirvana. It was that movie put me through such a good and hopeful mood at the end. I appreciate the heck out of it. But you tell me what you thought of it. I'm very curious. Let me know what you think. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.